Baseball on tap from Fenway Park in Boston. It's the Marlins and the Red Sox. Next. It's more than a century old, but still one of the best around as you get a great look at Fenway Park here in Boston. It's the second and already the finale of this quick two-game series between the East-leading Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to Marlins Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, ought to be a decent pitching matchup here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Everett Cabrera will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 and 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So 2 pitches yield our first out of the afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at the Red Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Now the first pitch. Christian Yelich comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. One-0 pitch now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on first, and it's a very quick beginning to the afternoon now. 2 away.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's the first pitch to him. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Abe Elias will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox. Right fielder, Abe Elias.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Eric, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
And it's really been a team effort to get those 9 wins. Everybody on the roster is contributing in some way, and when that happens, winning becomes contagious.
Batting second, designated hitter, Mark Pineda.
Mark Pineda digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Mark Reynolds will get his first shot at it here. First offering on the way. Oh, and Reynolds doesn't miss this one. High and deep to left field. And this will hit about halfway up the monster. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. Drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Rusney Castillo will stride in an early RBI opportunity here as he currently sits 7th in the AL in that very category. Now here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. He's ready now. The pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. Here's another 0-2. Castillo a little too early on this one as this is whipped foul down the line and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lowry waits, the 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Kyle Seager will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Here's the first offering. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Batting fifth, center fielder number 25.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
And it's worth pointing out here with the trade deadline approaching, it's getting to be nervous time for some of these guys. You never know what can happen this time of year.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch to him. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240. So you'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
just overmatched him there.
Runners on first with one down. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Now a swing and a ground ball. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Marlins 1. Henry McNeil will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, this pitch absolutely eats him up. The barrel just sort of drags through the strike zone, and this winds up an easy pop-up to first.
Dave Halpern will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo shot here to the left. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
Now here's the first pitch. Jose Pirela is at the plate as he watches ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Abe Elias will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We played 2. It's now 4-1 Boston. Gabriel Arnaz will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch coming. Swing and a liner towards second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Johnny Ornelas will be the batter. First pitch coming. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Lowry on to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Well, it only took him 1 pitch to get himself in trouble, and 1 pitch later, he's already out of trouble by getting that double play.
Everett Cabrera will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Now here it comes. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here it comes. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Ready with another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it 4-1. Mark Pineda makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Pablo Sandoval will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. This is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. I bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Rusney Castillo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter, the shortstop, and Lowry.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally a go-to pitch for this guy, but it hasn't really shown that downward action like he usually has.
Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Ah, and another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
3-0 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, he did have the base open there, so that's not the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, the way he's been pitching, I don't think I'd be working around too many hitters, especially in the bottom half of the lineup.
Henry McNeil will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And there's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's now 5-1 Boston. Christian Yelich will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch coming. Here's a ball hit sharply toward the hole, and it's going to get on through. 1 pitch, and the leadoff man's aboard. It's a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
David Rosario will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to Reynolds, and it's a double play.
And it's the double play ball that bites him again. This is the 3rd time now that they've hit into one so far. And you're just not going to win many ball games if you keep shooting yourself in the foot like that.
Kyle Seager will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every...
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. Dave Halper will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
In now, Jose Pirela, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Right. He didn't miss a home run by a whole lot that time. You'll see this ball hits right up near the top of that 37-foot monster out there. So he'll have to settle for just 2 bases.
Standing in now, Abe Elias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. From the belt, the pitch sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. (5-1) our score as we play the fourth here. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering, and a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Come on, Doc. You can do it.
Into the box now, Mark Pineda, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
He's ready. Now the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And no shot to get this. It's off the monster. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Boy, that's a nice job right there to pick up that RBI. This ball is pretty well hit. He's going to wind up playing pepper with the monster out there, and he'll get himself into scoring position now as he's got himself an RBI double.
Pablo Sandoval will step in. He homered his last time around. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now a swing by Sandoval, and the Panda sends this one deep to right field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. It's a two-run homer for Pablo Sandoval, number 196 for his career, and this is now a 7-run ballgame.
What a good effort out there in right field. Remember, we saw Torrey Hunter have some problems with that ball in the postseason, but this ball's far enough into the bullpen that he had no shot at pulling this thing in.
Here's Mark Reynolds, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Marlins 1. Marcell Ozuna will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Center fielder number 25, Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, I think he's got the right approach right here. That's a fastball up, and it's on the outer half of the plate. He goes right with it and hits it hard too, but he just couldn't quite steer it into the hole there, and it becomes a 4-3 putout.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 14 on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Robinson.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And he pops it up back behind second base. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Stepping in now, Gabriel Arnaz, as he'll go after the first pitch and send one softly out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Halfway home from Fenway. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Marlins 2. Castillo will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And he struck him out.
And I can tell you, facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. The pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Henry McNeil.
Henry McNeil will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Johnny Ornelas will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Here's the first offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Shortstop
Everett Cabrera will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Fouled back. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now here's the pitch. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
In is Christian Yelich. And the runner's breaking for third. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And that's a case where you can bet they've just forgotten about him after that double, and he takes third on the very next pitch.
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Let's play smart out there.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Here he comes on 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
Three-two, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 22 on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Up next for the Marlins. First baseman.
Into the box, David Rosario, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
This is where, as a manager, you have to really start worrying about location of pitches. He still hasn't walked anybody out there, but when the control starts slipping and the ball starts sailing out over the middle of the plate, that can be worse than walks.
Kyle Seager will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Comes set, now the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. One on the way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Perella takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it, popping it straight up.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Go!
Now here's the first pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. And a good at-bat there, as that in fact stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Giancarlo Stanton will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
First pitch to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Marlins 4. Kelvin Herrera will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Mlb Herrera.
Halpern will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pitch on the way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Standing in now, Jose Pirela, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Now he dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
In now, Abe Elias, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1 home. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. The pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
The 2-2 one more time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Robinson Cano will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Into the box now, Gabriel Arnaz, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a chopper out to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Stepping in now, Johnny Ornelas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And this will be fouled away. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a tapper out in front. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Mark Pineda will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easy.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the pitch. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
First baseman, Mark
Mark Reynolds will step in. A ground out victim as last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
This right here, folks, major league changeup. I mean, there aren't too many guys that are going to have success with that pitch. It's not there.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The boys, that's 99 right through him.
He's set, now the pitch. Hops this one up, just beyond the infield on the right side. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox lead 1. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Everett Cabrera will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Here's Sandoval now at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these 2 teams, and we may not be done yet. Christian Yelich will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
In now, David Rosario, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Carter Capps is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting. The fielder,
Henry McNeil will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Dave Halpern will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Edward Mujica will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Kyle Seager will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
And you know, when you've got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count, and then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy, right?
Here's Marcelo Zuna. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. And the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Giancarlo Stanton, the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Pablo Sandoval. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 8-4. So long from Fenway.
For the Marlins, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yankee Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.